My wife is charging me for eating the wrong snacks. I came home from a 10-hour shift at the warehouse and just wanted to sit on the couch and exist for a minute. My wife, Elena, was already in bed since she works the early shift at the hospital. I was starving because I skipped lunch to finish a big inventory count, so I went to the pantry to find something quick. I saw a box of those high-end organic granola bars she likes. There were 6 left, so I ate 2. I didn't think it was a big deal. We share everything, or at least I thought we did. We have a joint account for bills and separate accounts for personal spending, but groceries have always just been a shared expense that we switch off buying. The next morning, I woke up to a Venmo request for $12. The caption was just 2 granola bars plus convenience fee, and I laughed because I thought she was joking. I went into the kitchen where she was drinking coffee and told her the joke was funny. She didn't look up from her phone. It wasn't a joke, she said. Those are my special snacks for my long shifts, and you know I have to drive 20 minutes out of the way to that specific health food store to get them. You use my gas, my time, and my food. I told her I would just buy her a new box on my way home, but she said that wasn't the point. She told me I was being disrespectful of her boundaries and her personal property. I reminded her that I bought the $50 ribeye steaks we ate for dinner 3 nights ago and didn't charge her a dime. She said that was a gift, and these granola bars were not. I ended up just paying the $12 to avoid a fight before work, but it felt weird. Like I was a guest in my own house. A few days later, I used some of her expensive shampoo because I ran out of my 3-in-1 stuff. I forgot about the granola bar thing and didn't think twice. That evening, another Venmo request hit my phone. $15 for luxury hair care usage. I lost it. I went into the living room and asked her if she was serious. She pulled out a notebook from her purse. She had a log of every time I used something she bought. 1 splash of her almond milk, a spoonful of her peanut butter, even using her high-quality tissues instead of the cheap ones I buy for the guest bathroom. She told me that since I make more money than her, I shouldn't be leeching off her smaller budget. I was floored. I pay 60% of the mortgage and all the utility bills. I pay for the streaming services and the car insurance for both our vehicles. If we were going to be petty about money, she was losing by a landslide. I told her fine. If this is how we are playing it, then we are going all the way. I spent the weekend setting up a system. I bought a small label maker and went to town. I labeled the milk, the bread, the eggs, and even the condiment bottles in the fridge. I put a sign on the laundry room door that said $1 per load for use of the washer and dryer I paid for. I put a jar on the coffee table with a note that said $5 for every hour of television watched on the 70-inch 4K TV I bought last Black Friday. Elena thought I was being dramatic until Sunday night. She wanted to watch her favorite medical drama. I sat on the chair next to her with my hand out. $5? And I said. She rolled her eyes and tried to turn the TV on. I had changed the parental lock code. You can pay me through Venmo or cash, I told her. She started yelling that I was being a child. I told her I was just respecting the boundaries she set. If she wanted a transactional marriage, she was going to get one. She tried to do a load of laundry an hour later. I had put a heavy-duty bike lock through the handles of the front loaders. She came into my home office screaming. I didn't look up from my computer. That's a private workspace, I said. Entry fee is $10 per minute. She stood there with her mouth open, shaking with anger. I just kept typing. By Monday morning, she was completely silent. She tried to make coffee, but I had taken the espresso machine I bought to work with me. She had to stop at Starbucks and spent $7 on a latte. When I got home that afternoon, she had cleared out her shelf in the pantry. She bought a small dorm fridge and put it in the corner of the kitchen with a lock on it. We didn't speak for 3 days. We lived like hostile roommates. I would cook my dinner, eat it alone, and wash my single plate. She would do the same. It was miserable, but I wasn't going to be the one to break first. I wasn't going to let her charge me for a granola bar while I paid for the roof over her head. The breaking point happened on Thursday. Her car wouldn't start. She has an older SUV that I usually maintain, but I had stopped checking her oil or tire pressure as part of the new rules. She came to me looking defeated. I need a ride to the hospital, she said. I'm going to be late for my shift. I looked at my watch. My car is a premium vehicle, I said. The base fare for a ride to the hospital is $25 plus $2 per mile. Full story on the channel, link below.